Today's my topic is interfacing DC motor with 8051 microcontroller. Here, the DC motor is controlled with the help of 8051 microcontroller and opto isolator. Here we can control the DC motor. The DC motor is going to be operated either in clockwise direction and anti-clockwise direction, and we can set the RPM also, that is the rotation per minute. How much speed we can get? We can vary the speed of the DC motor, and we can also come to know the step of the DC motor either in forward side and reverse side. Now, this is the picture of interfacing DC motor with 8051, and this is the program inside. Here, what are the program I have written here is an assembly language program. It is not a C language program. Here we can program this DC motor with the help of either ALP, either assembly language program, and even in the C program also we can do. But as per the syllabus wise, I have to explain in the ALP program, the assembly language program. So this is an assembly language program of DC motor, and this is the circuitry of the DC motor interfacing with 8051, and this is the program with the PWM controller to calculate the duty cycle, means to know the speed of the DC motor. Now I am going to explain how this circuitry gets working. This is an 8051 microcontroller chip. It is a 40-pin microcontroller chip. Stop like that. It is a 40-pin microcontroller chip which operated with 5 volts power supply. It consists of 4 I/O ports, that is P0, P1, P2 and P3. Each port has gate bits, means each port has gate pins. Totally it has 32 I/O pins. In my DC motor, I have taken P1.0. P1.0 means port 1 of bit 0. I have taken the 1 bit of port 1, that is P1.0. Now, the DC motor is totally controlled by the operation of the 8051 microcontroller and opto isolator. Once this P1.0 gets cleared, means once the P1.0 is set to be logic 0, then the LED of the opto isolator gets forward biased and it gets triggered, and then it connects to the Darlington transistor of the opto isolator. The Darlington transistor of the opto isolator is coupled with another transistor E1 and it gets triggered, and this is a current amplification. This is a current amplification, and finally once that transistor T1 gets conduct, then automatically the DC motor is also starts to conduct with the help of 12 volts of supply. So this is the picture of the interfacing of DC motor with 8051. So here once again, once if you clear this P1.0 as a logic 0, then automatically the LED of the opto isolator gets triggered, gets conduct, and then it's connected to the Darlington transistor of the opto isolator. This Darlington transistor of the opto isolator is coupled with another transistor T1. When this emitter gets conduct, then automatically the DC motor starts to flow. So DC motor starts to operate with the help of 12 volts. Now let's come to the programming part. 8051 assembly language programming. Here the program is divided into 3 parts. One is the main program, and another 2 we call as subroutine program. This is the main program, and this part we call as a subroutine of the DC motor once it gets turned on, and this is the another subroutine program once the DC motor gets turned off. Okay, and here we will come to know that how much time delay I have given for DC motor to turn on and to turn off. So to turn on, how much milliseconds we have to give, that I already calculated here, and how much time it's going to be turned off for milliseconds, and that is also already I have calculated in the duty cycle. For example, Here the DC motor is going to be turned on for 25 milliseconds and turned off for another 75 milliseconds. After this, once again it gets toggled. Means alternatively the DC motor starts to conduct, to turn on and to turn off. Once it is turned off, once again the cycle starts to repeat, turn on and turn off. To turn on, I have given 25 milliseconds, and to turn off, I have given 75 milliseconds. Total, the duty cycle is 25%. Okay. Let's come to the programming part. The first instruction what I have given in the program is ORG00H, means origin of the program. Origin of the program is, this is the beginning instruction of the program. Beginning instruction of the program is, the program is going to be start from the ORG instruction, means that is the starting portion of the program. Next, clear P1.0 and set B P1.0. Here I have given clear. Once if it is clear P1.0, that is nothing but the P1.0 means the port 1 of bit 0, it gets cleared. If it is cleared, then call horn delay. It is not an half delay, we call it as an horn delay. Then the DC motor starts to run. Once it is cleared P1.0, then call A call. A call is nothing but absolute call. Then it call, once it gets called up, then it will go for horn delay subroutine program. After a few milliseconds, automatically it will go to the set B. Set B P1.0. Set B P1.0 means the port 1 of the bit 0 is gets set to be logic 1. Once it gets set to be 1, then once again it call the delay. A call delay. That is then during that time it is in off condition. Then the program will be jump to the another part. This is the subroutine program for horn of the DC motor, and this is the another subroutine of the half of the DC motor. To turn on the DC motor, the program is going to be jump to the this subroutine program. To turn off the DC motor, the program will going to be jump to the this subroutine program. Okay. Now, alternatively, this two instruction is going to be operate. Once it is clear, then call delay for few milliseconds. Then automatically it will go for horn. Set bit means to turn on P1.0. Then call delay. Then automatically start jump again. Again means it is going to be rotate continuously in alternate form, on off. So next, clear P1.0 call delay means if you want to call the delay means go to the delay program. This is the delay program. How much time I have given for delay program means move R0, 25. This 25 we called as 25 millisecond. 25 millisecond. This 25 millisecond during, that is the duration of the DC motor to turn on. Then what is the maximum time that we can given is 0 FFH, means minimum is the 25 millisecond what I given, but till maximum how much we can give is FFH. FFH is nothing but 255 milliseconds that we can set for the DC motor to turn on. Then automatically it will go for DJNZ. DJNZ is nothing but decrement and jump if not 0, loop 1. And DJNZ R0, loop 2. DJNZ stands for decrement and jump if not 0. R1 is nothing but the delay of the timer on, that is for 25 milliseconds. Once it's set for 25 milliseconds, then it has to be come down till 0. That is the meaning of DJNZ. Decrement and jump if not 0. Decrement the counter from 25 to 00. Once it is come to 00, then it will be switch on to the half portion. Okay, so these are the two instructions which is used to decrement the counter for to turn on the DC motor. Once the DC motor gets turned on till 25 milliseconds, it will be in the on condition. Then after the 25 it comes to the 0 millisecond, it will be switch on to the half state. If it will be switch on to the half state, it will jump for the another subroutine called half delay. This is we call as a half delay. Here also I have to give the some delay portion, that is 75 millisecond. Move R0, 75. Here 75 stands for 75 millisecond. 75 millisecond, that is the minimum timer what I given, but the maximum is here is 0 FFH. Okay, till 0 FFH we can set the timer to turn off or to turn on. Then once again I have given the another two instructions the same as it is what I given in the on timer. Here also the half timer also we are given DJNZ. DJNZ stands for decrement and jump if not 0. If it is not 0 means the program it will be run in that portion only. If it is 0 then return to the main program. Okay, so what are the time delay I have given here? DJNZ R1 comma loop 3 and DJNZ R0 comma loop 4. Here in turn on the time delay is 25 millisecond, in turn off the time delay is 75 millisecond. Okay, once it is clear P1.0 then it will be switched on to the on delay. Once it is set bit P1.0 then it will be switched on to the off delay. So these are the two subroutine program and this is the main program. Understood? So this is the program of interfacing of DC motor with 8051 microcontroller. So and this is the duty cycle. The duty cycle formula, as everybody knows, T on divided by T on plus T off. Here the T on time what I given is 25 millisecond and T off the timer is 75 millisecond. If you calculate everything, the total duty cycle what I am getting is 25%. Okay. So this completes the explanation of DC interfacing of DC motor with 8051. This is the picturization of the DC motor, assembly language program of the DC motor and calculation part of the DC motor. Okay, and this is a compulsory question for the coming exam which carries 10 marks. For 5 marks for the picturization of the DC motor and another 5 marks for programming and calculation of the DC motor. Thank you.